Alright, if you're trying to make money online and have no idea how, then this video is definitely going to help you, as I'm about to show you 3 of the best Fiverr side hustles that you can start as of right now. And I know many people claim that they have the best side hustles to recommend, but the difference is that the 3 I'm about to reveal follow a strict criteria. 1, they require no exact skills. 2, the competition for these services is super low. And 3, people are actually buying these services with an average order amount of more than $100. So let's check them out. Now, just a quick backstory about me in case you're new to my channel and wondering what the hell does this guy know about side hustles and Fiverr. Well, I made Fiverr my full-time job 3 years ago after discovering that I could sell spokesperson services on it. And at the time, I had no idea what providing such a gig entailed. But I started anyway with the gear that I had at the time and about $100 worth of cheap softbox lighting from Amazon. And since the first month, you can say it's been pretty lucrative. And in all honesty, completely changed the way that I live my life. And it can honestly do the same for anyone, because trust me, I had no special skills or knowledge when I started, and well, it's already got me this far. But enough of that. Let's get into why you clicked on this video. Now, this is something I'm very familiar with, and that's why I'm recommending it in the first spot. UGC, or user generated content in case you don't know, is blowing up like crazy and has been for the last year or so, but that doesn't matter because it's still going strong. In fact, I've already spoken about this in my previous videos, but my girlfriend started Fiverr 2 months ago with just 2 gigs, a more professional spokesperson one and a UGC one. And already in the last 60 days, she's cleared 28 orders on the UGC one compared to only 5 orders on the more professional spokesperson one. And that's brought her in over $2,000 in her first month. Now, there are a few categories you can place your UGC gig in to start getting orders, and these are product tutorials and demo videos, which currently have just over 4,000 services, unboxing videos with only 700 services, and social media videos with again just over 4,000 services. Therefore, my advice if you want to start this would be to create 3 separate gigs and register each one in each one of those 3 categories. This will get more buyer eyeballs on your gig and allow you to rank yourself in each category rather than compete with yourself trying to rank 3 similar gigs in the same category, if you get what I mean. Now, regarding equipment and gear you'll need to get started, this is the best part, as UGC videos are typically shot using your phone, and the only thing I'd really recommend investing in is just a half decent microphone which you can plug straight into your phone. And to start with, you don't have to go with any fancy brand. Just pick something up cheap from Amazon that already has pretty decent reviews and you should be good to go. And most freelancers in this niche are selling their services upwards of $100. But if you're just starting out, then I'd say go in with a lower price until you rack up some orders and feedback. Then you can start increasing your price. For example, we started my girlfriend Joanna off at $20 for a 15-second video. After the first month, we raised it up to $30, and probably from next month, we'll increase the price again. Alright, now it's fair to say pretty much every business and individual person is using social media for one of 2 things. Either they want to grow and turn social media into something that can make them money and get recognized, or they just want to post pictures a few times a week and let their family and friends know that they're still alive. Now, the first group of people will always feel as though they need a strategy to help them grow faster, when in reality, the main strategy, as we all know, is just consistency. The same goes with anything in life. But we don't tell them that, otherwise we're not going to make money from them. So we let them carry on believing that we are the freelancers who can supply them with the golden strategy they need. But first, before we get any deeper into that, let me show you the golden strategy of how you're going to get orders with this gig on Fiverr by doing something that I like to call niching down on your niche. Now, if you search for the term social media strategy, you'll see that the competition is pretty high with over 65,000 services available, which on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being extremely saturated, I'd have to give it a solid 7. So instead, we're going to search for the term content strategy, which is another highly searchable term for this niche. And as you can see, our available services has just dropped to a little over 800, and these sellers are doing really well for themselves. And you can always test this if you want by creating 2 gigs, and in the titles and keyword tags of one, put social media strategy, and in the other, use the term content strategy as the main keyword and see which one performs better. And once you get an order, then providing a content strategy isn't a difficult thing to do. You don't need to be an expert or even have experience. You can use platforms like ChatGPT and YouTube to help you. Alright, this is the final high paying, low competition gig, which is super easy to start. But before we jump into it, if you're still watching and not subscribed to my channel, then feel free to do so, as I put out 2 videos a week around worthy side hustles, freelancing, and how you can change your life by working online. But alright, back to the ad copy. And what I mean by this is copywriting, or in simple terms, being paid to write. Now, this kind of gig is super popular and is only growing month after month. And you can, of course, offer a wider variety of services than just ad copy, such as blog writing, website content, video script writing, you name it, you can get paid to write it. However, the reason I've gone with ad copy is due to the competition level being much smaller than the other copywriting services I mentioned, which already have tens of thousands of services in their categories. Plus, ad copy is overall much shorter and easier to create compared to blogs and articles, which could end up being around 1,000+ words and take you a couple of hours to write. Now, the majority of these sellers in this category are charging over $100 for around 100 to 200 words of text and already have a decent amount of orders, meaning this niche is definitely one to consider if you enjoy writing. But even if you don't enjoy it, then I can pretty much guarantee you that the majority of copywriters right now are using AI to at least get the skeleton of their text, making their job much easier. And there you have it. 3 Fiverr side hustles that can make you some fast money if you're willing to put in a little bit of effort. Also, if you want some advice on the best category to list your service in, then drop what service that you want to provide in the comments below and I'll let you know where you should list it. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.